Hi you guys, it's day 5 of our soul coaching journey with Denise Lynn. Our affirmation for the day is fresh, invigorating energy fills my life. And it certainly felt that way for me today. I woke up and I felt positive, energized. I had an agenda for the day. I just felt really good. So I felt like that affirmation before I even read it really applied. So that was amazing to read that and be like, yeah, I really feel that today. And I'm not one to wake up and feel great right away. It usually takes me a while to wake up and feel like I'm ready for the day. But today was different. I definitely felt a shift. And I think it's the work we're doing. I really do. And I wanted to say thank you to anyone who's commenting and reaching out about their journey. It means a lot to me to know that I'm not doing this alone, first of all, and also that this work is having an impact on somebody else. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, does it? So, again, we're on day 5. We're in Air Week still, so we're decluttering. I did the decluttering questionnaire, clearing one area. For me, it's bedroom and desk. Everything else is pretty much okay because, like I said, living in New York City, I never had my own bathroom. I never had my own kitchen, so I was always sharing. So I don't tend to keep a lot of stuff in any of those areas. But for me, it was definitely my bedroom. I need to move in more. I need to unpack more stuff and move in more and give things their place. And I definitely moved more out of the bedroom, and I moved a couple of things in there that really made it feel more at home, and well, more, the lighting made the lighting better. I have some unfinished projects laying around, mostly unpacking stuff. I was making a blanket, and that I put that in a closet. I'll work on that in the winter. My desk is not organized and clear, and I am not debt free. I have a small amount of debt that I'm working on, which is not that much of a hindrance. That I feel is manageable. But the desk, you know what? I tend to clutter up my desk. It's a really bad habit I have, actually, probably because I'm always working on so many projects. They're all kind of there. Like my planner's there, my notebook for notes, and then I have a notebook for each training I'm in. And tools for working with clients and things like that are all scattered about. So it's never really clear. And I was sitting here and I was kind of mentally preparing for the video, and I thought to myself, you know what, I've never really had like a very clear vision about the direction I want my healing practice to take. I kind of let clients dictate what happened in session more than I should have. And I'm one to kind of take charge, so that's kind of unusual. And I really believe that now I'm kind of making the link here that the lack of clarity and focus on my work area is definitely a metaphor for my lack of clarity and how, I mean, my practice has taken so many evolutions before it became Urban Empath, and I feel really good about that because it's like who I am and what I'm offering. But yeah, so the disarray on my desk is definitely something that I need to focus on clearing and just bring more clarity to that part of my life, which is really why I'm doing this too. It's just I wanted to empower myself and get even more clear about my purpose, my contribution to the world. Like, what is it really that I'm offering? And I know that this process for me is something I love to do, and so this is part of my contribution and purpose. But financial empowerment is really important too, especially for women coming into that power. Like, I want to be a good role model in that way too. So I want to take care of myself better that way. So yeah, that was incredible. That was an incredible employment of the power of metaphor. That was the bonus work. That was the playing full out. which I'm definitely committed to doing. The decluttering is a lot though. It's a lot of work, but again, I guess it's something that we're going to continue to do and reap the benefits as we do more and more of it. Oh, also I made the connection. This is incredible. I made the connection about the metaphor again because I had resisted kind of fully moving in to this place because part of me sees it as temporary. And I never really felt like I fit in my hometown. And I'm telling myself this is a hiatus, that it's a temporary thing, and that I'm just rejuvenating and resting and regrouping until I decide where I want to go and how I want to move forward in life. And so part of me, I guess, was resisting fully moving in and grounding into my experience here. And when I made that connection, I remembered a family constellation workshop I had been a part of. And it was actually my constellation we were working through because I was really concerned about how I was going to move forward. I really wanted to be in California and I couldn't figure out how to get there. And we were doing a constellation. And I was putting a lot of pressure on California to be everything I wanted in an environment, in a city, a place for me to, you know, have a fruitful practice and to feel like I was at home. Like I never really had a true sense of belonging anywhere. And I really felt like I could find that there. But I never really planted my roots anywhere. So even here in my hometown, especially, I never really felt like, I always felt like kind of an outcast. Like I didn't really belong here. It's very different. There's a very different mental state here than I think I've adopted, or maybe I've always been, I don't know. But I'm definitely committed to growth and educating myself. And in New York City, that was just amplified. That was, I mean, if you're not growing there, you know, you're forced to get out of your comfort zone. And here it's more about comfort and surrounding yourself with comfort. And I just resist that because I don't want to be complacent in my life ever. But I realized while I was preparing for the video again that I never really got a sense of roots. So, in the constellation session, they talked about how you would be perpetually running away from home. And that's not a very empowered way of being. And so you'll never find success outside of that. It's outside of your hometown or anywhere, even in your hometown, until you make peace with that. And you really make peace with your hometown and stop rejecting it. So that's my first step. I got to do that. And that's what the work we're doing is organizing. I'm settling into my space. I'm grounding into my space. I'm expanding my energy into my space and just settling in, grounding into my body, becoming more present, more embodied, so that I'm not running away and not resisting. That's huge. And I say that not to be long-winded and to, make you understand me more. But I hope that someone resonates out there and that that's helpful. We got to make peace with our hometown and with our parents before we can really find a lot of success in the outside world. And I think that's, and I said, moving into my space and grounding into my body are the first steps to freedom. So I know what I have to do. And kind of just trust the process, however that presents itself, and go with it. And I believe that this soul coaching process came into my life for a reason, that I was drawn to it, to work on it. Now, I've had this book for so long, like probably a decade, I don't know. And I just saw it and decided, yeah, it's time. And that's how books work, right? They're incredible. So anyway, I hope there were bits and pieces of this that moved you, touched you, maybe triggered you. I don't know. and that you resonated in some way so that it was useful to you. So yeah, again, thank you for taking the journey with me. This is great. I already feel progress. So I can only imagine. We're only on day 5. This is incredible work. At first I was like, is this really going to be that deep? Because I love the deep work. I'm like, come on, let's really transform here. So I'm feeling it. I really feel like that's what's going to happen. I really appreciate you subscribing, liking this video, subscribing. If you click the bell icon next to the subscribe bar, you'll be alerted anytime a new video is uploaded. Okay. So reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm taking this journey on Instagram and Facebook as well. I'll link them below. Have a great night, and I'm excited to see you tomorrow. Bye.